Hello there, ladies and gents. It is I, Mr. Emo Raccoon. Welcome back to our Grand Theft Auto 5 playthrough. Currently, we are on episode 4, and we just finished, doing A Good Husband for Michael. We got that random mission from the last episode, and we are about to start casing the jewel store. Well, hold on. Let me back it up just a second. We will be starting casing the jewel store in this video, and hopefully we will be finishing the heist in this episode. But we do need to do one thing before that actually happens. We need to actually, we need to get rid of this car in order to do it. We need to get a random event to spawn somewhere around, let me see if I can find it. We need to get Packy McCreary before starting the mission. And the reason we need to get Packy McCreary is because I'm trying to maximize the amount of money that we can get out of the jewel store. And Packy McCreary is the best gunman that we can have right now, who isn't expensive, if that makes sense. He's one of the only people that isn't extremely expensive. So what we're trying to do is get him unlocked, and then we need to go ahead and get him, and we also need to get Ricky, because we finished friend request, so we now have the ability to get Ricky's phone call. But we need to make sure that we have Ricky as a hacker, because he's a really cheap hacker, and compared to paying for him or the other hackers that give us like an extra couple of seconds, we can case the jewel store with his 50-second timer. Speaking of which...
Yeah, who's this?
It's Ricky from Life Invader. I know you're the bro who deactivated Jay, bro.
Oh, I have no idea what you're talking about, pal.
What you do's your business, bro. Anyway, Jay really got a big head once people started calling him a god. Guess you proved he wasn't one. They reintegrated my team in Burundi after the design got signed off. And now, my shares ain't worth dick.
Sorry about that.
I need work, and I thought maybe you could provide. I mean, I'm smart enough to track you down, aren't I?
I guess you are. Hey, I'll be in touch if anything comes up.
Alright, there we go. So we got Ricky unlocked. So that's one piece of our criminal enterprise puzzle that we have solved, because we finally got the phone call. So now we need to get this Packy McCreary free mode mission. Random event, not free mode mission. I've got GTA terminology, or GTA Online terminology on the brain right now, because I was playing it like last night before my video had finally uploaded, and I was just like trying to attempt, you know, doing some of the like extra robbery contracts from the Chop Shop DLC. So I've got a little bit of GTA Online on my brain right now. And I drove that weird-ass way instead of going the way I was going to, because I think that having another random event spawn causes this one to not spawn. I'm not entirely sure how this one works, honestly. I did a little bit of looking up. Like I said, I thought about doing this off camera, but then I was like, nah, let's just not. Well, I'd rather save it for you guys to actually see. But I did do a little bit of research, and from what I was able to find, it's really hard to get it to spawn with Michael. It's much easier to get it to spawn with Franklin. I don't know why that is, but like for some reason Franklin has like the easiest time doing it. I guess just because it's his general like area. That's like the best way I can think about putting it. Of course I would actually get this and mess everything up. Okay, well, we're already here and I don't feel like ignoring it, so alright, let's just go ahead and...
Put the gun! Fire at will! Next one go...
I was gonna say, I can't... Okay, apparently these guys are not one shot to the face for some reason. I was confused for a second there. But let's just go ahead and do this. I didn't want to do that, but you know what? It's a free... How much money did I get out of that? It was a free, like, $5 grand. It's like, why not? You know what I mean? So now we're gonna try to lose the cops. And hopefully we can get this random event to spawn. And if we can't get it to spawn with Michael, we'll just have to do it with Franklin. But we are not starting the casing the jewel store until we get Packy McCreary. So let me try to explain this without getting caught by the cops. I did a lot of research back in the day. Well, not really research. I mean, I'm not going to pretend like I just went on like a bunch of wikis. But between picking Packy and I forget who the cheapest gunman you can pick on the jewel store is. Okay, cool, we lost cops. I forget who's the cheapest you can pick, but I do know this. Picking the cheapest gunman on any version of the jewel store, whether it's the loud or smart approach, is a terrible idea. Because he will fall off his bike and you'll lose the money instinctively, but he also fumbles at picking up the jewels when you're in the jewel store, if that makes sense. Like, he doesn't grab as much as he actually should, and he drops more then it's necessary. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and switch to Franklin because first I can't get it to spawn with Michael for some reason. I don't know why, but we're just going to go ahead and switch to Franklin. And this is actually good because we can actually get the... oh, there's two of them here. There's an adder there, there's an adder here. Hold up, sir. I'm going to need you to kindly step out of the vehicle because I want this car.
Don't make me commit a 187, homie.
A 187. I'm not exactly sure what that one is, but I'll leave it at that. Okay, so we've got the adder. I'm going to try this with Franklin, but I forgot I need a 4-door car. So I hope this doesn't affect my chances of like spawning it in. I don't think it will, but we're gonna try it anyway because you need a 4-door car to transport Packy and his criminal friend when they're robbing that store over there. But I don't think you need to bring one to there because you'll just have one like parked up at the parking lot anyway. But again, we're gonna see. Okay, I finally got it. Jesus Christ, that took longer than it needed to.
I'm from Liberty City. You, pal. We need your
That
help.
took way longer than it needed to. I had to
And stay
reload
out till
save
we're gone.
files and... Wow, okay, that took way longer than it needed to. Alright.
Good, kid. You're good, kid. Let's lose this heat.
Alright, so I finally got it to actually
What the hell
spawn
was
in.
that?
It took
I said I had
forever,
a score. I
but
didn't say I
we
thought
got
of
it. So,
everything.
I'm gonna pause it so I can quickly explain. I was trying to get it in, so I was thinking, okay, maybe I just need to save and change the time of day. And the only way I got it to spawn in was from starting over here, like with the cop car that we started at. I reloaded the save file a couple times, drove through here, came through ammunition, and like between these back roads to get it to spawn. That didn't work. So what I then did was I drove down this road, like this road right here, until about like this point, turned around, came around the building, and it spawned. I don't know why it was so particular, but you know what? I'll take it because it just means I got it.
Well, you could have thought
All right,
of
now let's lose these
something.
cops so
A
we,
car?
you know,
Everyone in this shithole city's
actually
got a
don't have
car.
to
Go back to Liberty City, you Irish
be
prick.
stuck with them.
You know where we'd be if this guy hadn't come along?
We wouldn't be sharing the take is where we'd be.
We'd be sharing a jail cell. You know, I ran big-time hoods in LC. We took major scores. You can't even handle a drugstore?
Oh, you and your stories. Shut up about LC. Shut up about the bank job and your family and your friends. I don't care.
And I thought my crew was dysfunctional.
I got a function, unlike this guy. Look, can you just lose this heat?
You know, I'd love to, but these cops don't want to kindly fuck off. So, you know what? This cop's persistent. He won't, like, kindly fuck off. So, you know what? He was more persistent than any other cop we've driven into, so I just said screw it. Let's just get rid of him, and then we'll try to lose this heat normally. Now, there's also something you can do with Packy and his friend here once you actually lose the cops and you unlock him as a heist member. Once you've unlocked him, you can actually kill both of them once they give you your cut, and you can actually take extra money off their bodies. So, when we lose this heat and we can, you know, go drop them off at where they need to get dropped off at, I'm gonna go ahead and just shoot them for the extra money because it's an extra, I think it's like 2 to 5 grand, so it's like, why not? Especially this early in the game, like, why not get the extra money? Now, since then killing that cop is gonna take us a little bit longer to lose.
This
Okay,
kid's
there we go.
all right. Drop us around the corner, we'll give you your cut. Hey, look, I know I seem like a hothead and an idiot. I am a hothead and a bit of an idiot, but I work, okay? And I can handle myself. I ran with some big guys in LC, and the only guy I know over here is him. If you ever hear of something, a score that needs bodies, would you think of me?
If I hear something like that,
There's your share, bro. Think of me. Packy McCreary of Duke's LC.
Alright, now let's see if we can do this quick. Bam, and bam. Alright, there we go. And look at all that extra cash we get just from killing these two guys. Yep, 11 grand, just like that. So basically like 4 or 5 grand, counting the like 1,000 you get on top of doing that. And we still get to keep them as a, oh, it's police buffaloes, you never see those. And we still get to keep them as a heist member, thankfully. Now, I did kind of screw up in the ordering of the mission, so we're not going to be doing Casing the Jewel Store. We're actually going to be doing Daddy's Little Girl first, because I completely forgot that you have to do that mission in order to actually progress. because compared to the long stretch, which we can save until we unlock Trevor, or we can do it right now, I think I'm just going to save it until we unlock Trevor. But for Laddie's little girl, you have to do that. So we're going to head back to Michael's house, and we're going to do that mission. I gotta skip the whole GTA day just so we can pretend like we've been here, you know, for only a couple hours.
Stop with the emotions. You don't love me. You love what I represent. You love being the...
Dude, do you even have a penis? Or are you one of those hermaphrodites born without genitals?
I don't know about you, but me personally, I don't see how Jimmy keeps his door open. Like, I get he's disrespectful and doesn't really care about the company of everybody else, but if it was annoying, like, my dad that much, you know, I would have shut the door.
God damn. The fuck
Like, he
you
has that
doing?
thing wide open.
Nothing? Really? Because I keep hearing hermaphrodite this, suck cock that.
Go away.
What?
You know, go watch your linear entertainment. Go watch porn. Just go away.
Shit.
Fuck you! What the fuck?
Disrespectful little asshole.
I can't believe you did that. That's my TV.
You don't talk to me like that.
I can't believe you. Mom was right about you. You don't know any better and you can't help it, but you're an asshole.
Yeah, well, why don't you do something then? Besides just stand there. Why don't you hit me?
Is that what you want, to be hit by your son?
Yeah. No. I just want you to do something. Besides, sit there, eating.
Yeah, great. Thanks for the fucking guidance, Dad. It means a lot.
Wait. I'm just trying to help you.
Yeah, well, nothing says I love you like smashing my fucking TV. Nothing at all.
I'm sorry. I just wish we could do things together.
Yeah, what things?
I don't know. Go for walks, play ball,
You know I have bad glands.
bike ride then.
Bike ride. You want to go on a fucking bike ride? Fine, fine, let's go on a fucking bike ride.
Fuck me.
A bike ride along Vespucci Beach? Okay, Dad, I got just the thing to show you.
Now my question is, I want to know if that fuck me that he said was directed because he doesn't want to do it, or because he wished that that whole conversation could have went better. That's what I want to know. You know what I mean? Because I'd like to think that Michael still cared at this point right here. You know what I'm
This day
saying?
was going so well until you showed up. You know that? Ugh!
And there's actually two pieces of dialogue in this
lucky to
mission.
be allowed out of the
Dialogue
house.
for
After that
driving
bump stop.
normally, and then
What's the
dialogue
big
for actually
deal?
crashing a bunch.
If anything goes wrong, you can just fake your death and start all over. How am I
Jimmy.
meant to develop my own moral sensibilities when yours are so unbelievably fuck-faced?
Don't push me.
Seriously, some guys borrow your boat.
Burrow. You were hiding in the head crying kidnap.
They just took receipt of your property with payment pending.
If it was anything other than what you told me, then that's on you.
All right, they fucking stole it. And who knows what they would have done if they found me. But I didn't expect or want them to get killed.
You think I'm gonna let some guys ride off with my son?
Look, I knew you were a bad guy, but...
Oh, a bad guy.
A crook, a killer, a thief, a liar.
I guess I've been all those things one time or another, right? It's just,
What?
I always thought I was the good guy.
God help the morally bankrupt planet your generation have left us if you're the good guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, I always knew you were the kind of person who didn't let other people get in the way, but I hadn't, like, seen that happen before.
Yeah, well, that's me, Jim. And I've been trying my best to get things under control for the last 10 years. But that was an extreme fucking situation, and I had to act.
A normal person wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, well, I had to. To protect you.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that when you see their faces every time you close your eyes.
Alright, now what they were referencing right there was basically what,
Here
Michael
we
did
are
up
at
in
the
North
bike rental
Yankton when he
place.
abandoned
Please don't
Trevor
shoot
and
the
Brad
bike
and
rental
everyone,
guy
where
out
he
of,
faked
like,
his death and
force of
started
habit.
over. That's what he was kind of like half referencing right there.
Hey, you! 2 bites.
Take your pick.
This one'll do.
Alright.
If I beat you to the end of the pier, you're buying me a new TV.
Well, unfortunately, because of the bad coding in this, because you don't actually have to stay on path, I mean, we're gonna beat Jimmy. Not only because Jimmy picked the Cruiser, which I don't blame him for picking the Cruiser, because in my opinion, these type of sport bikes right here, they're kind of a pain in the ass unless you're physically fit. So for Jimmy to get on a beach cruiser like that, I don't blame him. Like, if you get a right one with proper, you know, like seating and everything, beach cruisers can actually be really fun bikes to drive. Not only that, but in my opinion, with a lot of like mountain bikes or even speed bikes that have like different speed adjustments between like 1 and 6th gear, it doesn't matter like how tight you make it or how loose you make the gears on some bikes like this. I mean, this one doesn't have it, obviously, at least the way that's not programmed in the game. But you know what I'm talking about, right? The mountain bikes that have different speed changes for like 1 through 6th gear. They're not tight enough, like, to be worth like pedaling a chain. A beach cruiser to me just has it. You know what I mean? Then again, I'm fat as fuck, so it doesn't even really look like that I actually get out and exercise with a bike. Yeah, I didn't think so.
Looks like you're buying your own TV.
You know, this is real nice, Dad. Bonding, good times.
Yeah, I'm giving it my best shot. Come on, we're having fun, right?
You wouldn't know fun if it sat on your face.
Ah, come on.
I mean, why do I have to hold your hand through this whole midlife crisis bullshit? And why don't you stick your nose up Tracy's butt sometime?
Because Tracy doesn't buy cars she can't afford, so that thugs break in our house. Tracy doesn't get kidnapped or destroy my yacht.
Well, that's just because she's too busy getting fucked by dudes to get on TV.
You don't talk about your sister that way.
Well, I'm sorry, but it's true. I mean, according to her Life Invader page, she's hanging out with producers and porno guys this afternoon.
What are you talking about?
Actually, it's all happening right out there.
What?
That boat that makes yours look like a refugee raft? You know the kind of boat, the one that makes a young, impressionable girl drop her pants and spread her legs.
This is the reason you brought me here, isn't it? You fuck. Ah!
Dad, wait!
Whoa! Hey!
And you can, I was gonna say, you can also tell that Jimmy did make Michael come here, or at the very least, like, heavily endorsed it, only because, right, literally only because, as you can see with how, like, passive he was about being like, no, Dad, wait, come back, but tried to make it, like, authentic, that he wanted Michael to find out about this. The only problem is that, at least in my opinion, the dialogue between them being like, bike ride, we'll go on a fucking bike ride, like, it doesn't seem like it was geared towards anything, personally, because, well, no, because Jimmy did say bike ride along Vespucci Beach, but the dialogue doesn't really suggest that he pushed it there, so it's like the insinuation that Jimmy kind of did it is a little bit flat, but, I mean, it's highly suggested. We'll say that much, anyway. We'll say that much. I just found it one of, like, the flaws with the dialogue in this mission specifically. But it's not that big a deal.
Thank you. I'm a dancer. Yeah.
Hey, man, whoa, whoa, whoa!
Come on, sweetheart. Take me out of here.
Dad, you're embarrassing me. These are my friends.
Yeah, you're embarrassing her, dude.
They're shooting porno here.
They shoot porno all over town. Mom rented our house to them last summer.
That was
What?
your house?
Yeah.
Man, you got a killer pad, Mr.
Isn't it awesome?
Let's go.
Those walls can talk.
You think I do it?
Hey!
No.
Hey!
Shit,
Ain't cool,
Daddy.
man.
What are you doing? Hey!
Fuck, man. I like him.
Problem.
You're such a jerk.
Come on!
Dad, you dumbass. These guys are serious.
Yeah, well, so am I. Go to the seat of my fucking boat! Oh, motherfuckers! Get on, now! I'm about to skin you alive! God damn it! Go!
Alright.
Shit, they're coming after us. Go into that outlet.
Now, you don't have to follow the rules of going into the outlet. You can just kill these guys and make this mission faster.
God.
But
Shit,
I don't want to
they're
kill them
shooting us.
unnecessarily.
We'll lose them if we keep going this way. Who the fuck are these people?
Oh, you know, TV people, celebs, serious drug dealers.
Well, since when did TV people and drug dealers start hanging out?
Come on, Dad, it's Los Santos. Go, keep going.
Looks like this is the way out!
I can't believe I sort of had sex with you, you psychopath!
Back up, you pricks!
Yep, and then it's right about here that we lose them. Either that or they give up.
Back off, assholes!
Yep, there they go.
Come on, let us go!
And they're gone.
Oh my god, god, they're gone! Oh my god. Oh, this is the worst.
You see? They're gone. It's okay. I'll take you back to your brother.
Okay? No, it's not okay! Not at all!
Hey, we're alive, aren't we? Those psychos didn't kill you.
Psychos! Only you could get me chased out of a party with effing guns!
Yeah, huh? Well, maybe you're in the wrong fucking parties.
There he is! Jimmy, you D-bag! You fucking asshole! Ah!
Listen, he's the fucking asshole, okay? He smashed my TV and he took me to the beach. The beach with my skin.
So what, you sent him out to spoil my day too?
I didn't know that he was gonna come get you. I just told him where you were. You know, he got that crazy look in his eyes, you know, like he gets sometimes, and he just went.
I'm getting a cab.
Coming with you.
How about I just drive us home?
You ruined my life.
Yeah, but I mean, it is still technically Jimmy's fault, though, even if, like, you know, oh, cool, we got a 100% on that. Even if, like, you know, Michael drug him here in the first place, I mean, it's still, like, Jimmy's fault. He's just trying to, like, put the blame all on Michael. And after that mission, we actually have 2 phone calls. First one with Amanda, and then the second one with Tracy. So let's call Amanda.
Then we go back to Mom.
Is he dead?
I didn't kill him, but I should have.
Well, he isn't answering his cell, and he didn't show at the tennis club.
Well, he must have skipped town, as he should have.
Next time I'll run your street skank out of LS.
I bring one to the house and ask you to pay, you're more than welcome.
And she's talking about the tennis coach right there. Now, the next phone call is Tracy.
Yes?
Look, Trace, I'm sorry.
You ruined my life.
I've given you everything, babe. If you'd seen how your mother and I got brought up.
You calling me to bore me?
I called to apologize.
Well, you've done that. Goodbye.
Love you, Angel.
Yeah, and she's still bitter about it, obviously. Okay, so now we can go do casing the jewel store. Because now we have the people. But before we do casing the jewel store, we have to go back to Michael's house and change into a suit, which...
10 minutes away, 40 minutes?
That's just going to take even more time that I necessarily don't want to spend, but I'll cut back to when we're actually at the mission. Okay, here we are. Alright, so let's go ahead and start casing the jewel store now, with no more hurdles or anything like that. And for those wondering, I am going to be doing the other approaches for the heist, but not for this one. Main reason being because the loud and smart approach are basically the exact same thing. Like, very minor differences. But for every other heist, I'll be doing every other approach.
The Holy Grail, the Union Depository. And they say it cannot be hit. Hasn't been yet.
Look, I just owe some Mexican hood a couple $1 million because I wrecked his girlfriend's house. I don't need to go crazy here.
Which Mexican?
Martin Madrazo.
He's not supposed to be very nice.
Oh, when I met him, he was charming. So what do you think?
Oh, let's see. Either we hit a bank in the sticks or we do a store. Which do you like?
Well, store's usually easier. But I gotta make a big take.
Well, gems it is then. Let's go to Vangelico, buy ourselves an engagement ring.
Oh, we're gonna need a crew. I can round up some of the old guys.
There are no old guys. Moses, ironically, he found Jesus. All those Irish crazies, they mostly just disappeared. That crew from the south, they all went down. There was an Eastern European guy making moves in Liberty City.
That's referencing Nico.
He went quiet.
All right. Well, we're gonna need a crew. You got any contacts in LS or not?
I've been working with someone, but they're too unpredictable. I'll have to reach out to some other guys.
The person he's referencing, a little unpredictable, he's actually referencing our online characters.
The Jewelers is on Little Portola. Your FIB buddies, they know you're back in business?
FIB buddies? What are you talking about?
I checked out the WPP thing. Doesn't look like any WITSEC program I'm aware of. But for starters, they don't put witnesses up in multi-million-dollar mansions in Rockford Hills.
Well, maybe they thought this would be the best cover.
And most witnesses don't transfer five-figure sums into a particular FIB agent's bank account every month. Of course, the money gets moved around and washed through a number of fronts, but the trail is there. Deposits and withdrawals, the same sum every month. Agent Dave Norton, white, middle-aged divorcee, unremarkable career, except for one incident. The shooting of a notorious stick-up man, Michael Townley.
Yeah, all right. Lester, I'm very impressed.
Look, we can talk about this another time. Take these glasses.
My eyesight's fine.
They're fitted with a camera and a radio relay. I'm gonna run the operation from the car while you're in the store getting what we need. Okay, let's get this done. You reading me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we need shots of the security features, the alarm system, ventilation, cameras.
Sir? Thank you.
The alarm keypad is on the left when you come in, on the wall by the side door. Shots come through. Camera check, alarm check, vents check.
Hey, beautiful. I need to pick up a little something for the woman in my life. Well, one of them.
Sir, I'm sure we can help you. Tell me about her. What's her taste?
Cheap, thank God. This ain't my wife we're talking about. I don't know. I don't want to spend too much. I'm thinking maybe 10 grand?
Our rings start at 8, our pendants start at 12.
All right. So these things built to last, or am I just paying for the Vangelico logo here?
No. We use perfect clarity jewels. 18 karat gold, 950 platinum. Nothing but the best.
All right. I think you just made a sale. I'm gonna take a look around. Think about it. Come back to you, baby. Don't go anywhere.
I understand.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
You got it.
Come back to me.
Have a wonderful day.
All right. Now, I don't know shit when it comes to, like, the...
So, we good?
Almost. I need to get eyes on the roof.
Quantity, or no, the weight of, like, you know,
Drive us
18
around the
karat
block.
gold
We gotta find a
compared
way
to,
up to
like,
the roof.
950 platinum and all that shit. I just, look, GTA says it's expensive, I'm just gonna agree with it. You know what I mean?
Look, there. Some construction.
Yeah, if they're gutting the place, I might be able to get to the roof.
This right here, in my opinion, is one of those interiors that I don't understand why we're not allowed to go back through. Because this interior is only
keep
here
up with
for
the old crew?
the
Well,
heist
after your
and
death
casing.
/ disappearance, there wasn't much holding us together.
Yeah. You see him at all? After the incident?
Michael's
I
referencing
kept
Trevor
tabs
here,
on
by
him
the
for
way.
a while. Needed to know that he didn't blame me.
Yeah, where'd he go?
North, south, east, west, wherever there were liquor stores to turn over and hitchhikers to disappear.
Where did they bury him?
They buried him? Not as far as I know.
He's probably a John Doe then, right? What do you think? OD, shootout, maybe just a car crash, right? Hey, I see the vents.
Yeah, I'm looking at the relay. Can you get any higher? I've pulled up a satellite image. It looks
But yeah,
like the highest
Michael and
point is
Trevor,
on the
or
northwest
Michael
side.
Michael and
Shot
Lester
from
were
there.
actually referencing Trevor right there. So that's pretty interesting.
That's the shot. You've covered the vents on the roof now. Okay, that'll do. Now come back to me before someone spots you up there.
Will do.
Yeah, and surprisingly, that's one of the only ladders you can't, like, ladder slide down, which is funny.
Here, take your glasses back.
Let's go back to the garment factory. I called ahead and told him to start setting up the information.
Call me at the place tonight.
So, what did you see?
Nothing that'll cause undue complications.
Yeah, it looked like a simple setup. Cameras broadcasting to a remote server. We might be able to wipe them remotely. Security guard on the door. He won't want to die for rich assholes who rub his nose in it.
Good. The alarm system's linked to the door lock. We'll get a good window. Someone talented hacks it.
Anything else?
Well, the more valuable merchandise is in the cabinets in the center of the store, by the register, so I'd start there. Glass in the cabinets wasn't bulletproof, means you can smash them easy enough, but the stones will be in the safe at night.
So, we go in when it's open then?
Right. Once we melt down the gold, recut the rocks, that's an okay score.
Yeah, shame we can't go in after hours, man. Those vents look promising.
Might be able to flip that another way.
Here are the photos.
My workers have their uses. Okay, let me set this up.
Haha. Nice to see the methods haven't changed.
Well, we gotta figure out what we're doing somehow. All the crews, the rolls, prep work. Go and leave evidence behind on a hard drive. So yeah, the methods don't change.
Right, not for a pro.
Well, mapping out the options, showing you all the angles, that's my area of professional expertise. Making decisions, that is your domain, my friend. Here. And there's two ways I see of doing this. We go in smart, or we go in loud and dumb. Remember the vents? If we're gonna be smart, we pump a little knockout gas through the air system, then hit the cabinets while everyone's out. You'll have to source the gas, of course, but crowd control won't slow you down, and that might improve the take. The cover is pest control, so no one will look twice when you're wearing gas masks. It means getting a pest control van, though. You go in dumb, and you'll need your famous way with people and 4 carbine rifles. We can't buy them and risk them getting traced. No, we've got to find some in circulation. It's awkward, it's real awkward, but this is the gun favored by LSPD tactical teams, so one of their vans is probably a good place to look. A hacker can disable the cameras. The length of time depends on their ability. The alarm will be operating on the same window. The exit strategy is more or less the same for both options. The driver you pick will, of course, source some bikes. You come out of the store and make your way through the new subway tunnel they're digging off the Del Perro freeway. You lose the cops in there and meet a truck in the LS River.
All right, I want my guy Franklin on the getaway. He can handle a bike.
All right, if you vouch for him, I'll take the risk. So how do you want to do this? Run in through the front door or try to play it smart?
Alright, and like I said, I'm not going to be doing both approaches for this heist. I will for the other heists later on in the game, even the Merryweather heist where, you don't get anything. But like Lester pretty much said, they're both the same. It's just that, this one is... The real difference is just that smart, you have 2 preps, loud, you only have 1. But with smart, and I mean, I'm going to pick it anyway, but with smart, you can make just a little bit more money. So we're going to pick smart.
You've grown wise and cautious in your old age. Okay. Select personnel with that in mind. As ever, the better they are, the bigger the cut. Now the driver, they'll source the bikes, lead you out through the tunnels.
Okay. So, we're going to be picking Kareem on this because... I mean, obviously because he's got an 8% cut and we want to take, the least amount, but... improving his skills here will actually help on heists later, so we're going to pick Kareem.
Ah, okay. This one's new blood. I've seen him drive, but I haven't seen him under pressure. Guns. Now we're hoping to keep quiet, so this guy shouldn't make much difference.
They say that, but if you pick Norm on this, which I actually just now realized was the other gunman, if you pick Norm on this, he is actually going to drop a lot of the jewels and make your cut more or less like $200,000 to $300,000 less than it actually should be. And he's going to die before you even make it to the tunnel, which means you have to pick up his bag, and you've got to pay casualty expenses. So we're not going to pick
McCreary?
him.
He was part of a well-known Liberty City stick-up crew. Small world.
Now, like I said, we're picking McCreary anyway, but we went out of the way to actually go get him. But between Gusmoda... Gustavo, my bad, I can't English. Between Gustavo and McCreary, we're going to pick McCreary because he's the cheapest and, well, he's got a little bit better choices when it comes to playing.
I got a
this.
good feeling about him.
Hacker. Back office, but this is the person who will determine how long you get inside.
Okay. It is a waste of money to pick Paige under any circumstances for this heist, because all she gives you is an extra 40 seconds, and look at how much cut she takes. You don't need that. Christian's pretty much the same, except his skill kind of shares
This guy,
Ricky in a way.
I met him at the Life Invader office. He may not be that good, but he's enthusiastic.
Honestly, Christian, in my opinion, is kind of the dumbest person that Rockstar really put in here, because I don't think I've ever seen him really get used, ever. Outside of, like, people who, like, will joke with the game. But yeah, we're picking Ricky because of his cut, and because getting his skills up here will actually help on the heist later. So we're picking Ricky.
Let's take a chance on him.
That look good to you? Are you sure?
Yes, Lester, we're sure. But, like I said, for the most amount of money that you can get on the jewel store, this is the setup you want. You want Kareem as your driver, you want McCreary as your gunman, which you have to get from the random event, and you want Ricky after you get him from a phone call. That's the best setup you can get, because they only take 24%, and Franklin gets around 300,000, just a little under, and Michael gets about 1.1 to 1.2 million.
You gotta make a call on this.
We're making a call, Lester.
Great.
There.
I'll do some research on the pest control van and the knockout gas, and I'll be in touch.
Yes. Good. I'll call you when everything's ready. You'll need to pitch it to the guys.
Whoa, what? My rep don't count for nothing no more?
You're a dead man, Michael. I'll call you.
Alright, so now we gotta do prep. Which these missions can be a little bit annoying to actually do. But we'll try. So we're gonna make a phone call to Frank here, and then we're going to go try to get the heist.
Hey man, it's me, Michael.
What's going on?
Listen, I gotta get hold of the money for that house we pulled down, so I'm getting a crew together for, you can guess. The pay will be awful, and the risk will be high, but you might learn something if you're interested.
Man, that's not exactly a great sales pitch, dog, but I guess I gotta start somewhere.
Thank you. Maybe one day you could put together your own deals, your own jobs. So, there's still some preparation I gotta do. Sit tight for a while. My buddy Lester will get in touch with the details.
And that's some great foreshadowing by Michael there, because 8 years later in the contract, Franklin actually does. He does make his own way of life, and it's actually really nice to see how well he did. So, it is really nice. So, in preparation for getting these heist missions, I think what we're going to have to... Okay, never mind. Alright, I guess we can just turn around and go back for the Buckstars van that way. The Buckstars van spawns in pretty easily, and of course, here's hoping we get it fast. We're going to get it, and then we're going to get the pest control van. It'll come down the... what is this right here? Wait, look. That is the... that's the... I can't tell what road that is, actually. I'm sorry about that. But it'll be coming down that highway coming towards the city from Humane Labs. I remember that for a fact. Alright, so let's head on down to the docks, and let's go steal that Buckstars van. Alright, steal and deliver a Buckstars van. Alright, no problem. Because, since I've played this game a little too much, I know that the best route is to come back here, park your car just a little bit away, and then get about here and crouch.
I can't have enough of that stuff. Chizek.
Alright, quietly take that guy out. Floor it in reverse, and there you go. And you have no cops. And you can just drive it right back to Lester's warehouse. So, convenient for us, I would say. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that doing it that way is actually the only way to get the 100% on this mission. Like, you have to take it silent. So again, you don't have to, okay, well, I'm dumb because I can't get fit through that. But I'm pretty sure doing it silently like that is, again, the only way to actually get 100% on that mission. So if you do want to get 100%, you have to do it that way. Which isn't that big a deal. But I remember for a long time, up until I had actually looked up a tutorial, I had no idea how to actually like steal it stealthily, because I didn't even know there was a back door to the place like that up until, again, I ended up watching a guide. So back in the day when I used to go, or back when I was playing on the 360, when I was like, how old was I? I was like 11. I was like 11 when I first played the game. I tried to go for 100% on every main story mission, and then tried to do it for every like Strangers and Freaks mission, because I wanted that achievement for the 70 gold medals. But I wanted to try to get gold medals on everything. I wanted to have a full 100% save file of the game. And I could not for the life of me figure it out until I looked up a tutorial. And I tried to not look up tutorials for a lot of those objectives, because I thought a lot of those objectives were like, they're too easy to look up a tutorial. Like the only excuse to look up a tutorial would be like looking up the letter scraps or the stunt jump locations or the under the bridges or anything like that. So having to look up a tutorial for that, I didn't feel good about it as a kid doing that. But it wasn't that big a deal, because we figured it out, and since then we've gotten it there. So yep, sneaky pest. All right, so now we just have one more thing we need to get, which is the Bugstar gas.
All right, Lester, we got a pest control van.
Good. I've got a line on the knockout gas. It's made in some lab on the coast, but 2 shipments a day come through the city from the northeast, taking it to the airport.
All right, I'll see if I can jump one.
Okay, here's hoping it'll actually spawn in fast and we don't have to worry about... There we go. All right, cool. So we don't have to do anything there. Now, again, conveniently, this mission you can also do 2 separate ways. You can stop the van and blow the back doors open and steal a case of gas, or you can take the entire truck. I personally recommend just taking one case and then just running in your car, but for the sake of it, no, we're gonna try and steal one case thing, because I think I have enough shotgun rounds to blow the back doors off. Because the traditional way you'd want to do it is have a grenade or something to blow the back doors open, but you can just shoot the back door open. You don't have to go through the effort of, like, you know, trying to find grenades or anything like that. But again, so instead of taking the actual truck, we're going to just stop the guy, or we're going to shoot the guy, stop the truck, and then we're going to just blow the back doors open. And if I remember correctly, you don't get a wanted star for killing the guy just until the mission actually starts. We don't want to shoot him too early. Oh, wait, he's on the other side of the road. Okay, there we go. So now if we shoot him, and then now we can just blow the back doors open. So we're still going to get cops, unfortunately. Whoa! Okay. So we're still going to get cops, unfortunately, for doing this, but we're just going to blow the back doors open. There we go. And now we got a canister of grenades. Or you might not get cops for doing it that way. Because I remember being told you don't get cops if you shoot the guy when the mission starts. Maybe you don't get cops at all for doing it this way. I never knew that, to be honest with you. Alright then. Well, that's surprising. But that's actually convenient, because now it'll start the heist straight away for us, and we won't have to actually worry about doing anything else. Alright, now let's head upstairs and drop this case off. And then we can actually do the jewel store job. And there you go.
Hey, Lest. I got the good night gas.
That's everything we need. I'll put out word that the score is ready to go.
And just insta-starts the mission, which is convenient, at the very least, I'll say. Very convenient.
Now, we all know why we're here. We've got a store to take. plan is simple, elegant. Listen to Lester, pay attention to the information he gives you, and we'll all make a buck. If things go bad, you know the drill. This wasn't organized, we don't know each other. We got caught up in a robbery and acted in self-defense. It's not gonna be an issue because everything's gonna go just fine.
The alarm system is easy. Now, if I didn't need to be running things, I could have it offline myself. No problem, but you should be able to get us a pretty decent window. How decent depends on the job you do. Now, once it's down, you signal Michael, he makes the call.
Things look good. We should be able to drop a present right through the air vent on the roof. Everybody goes to sleep, no problem. We take our time. If we run into trouble, we move quickly and with force. Any questions? No? Let's go.
All right, there we go.
Frank, you're with me. Ricky, I hope you can manage the truck with the...
Didn't mean to stumble down the stairs there, Michael,
Frank,
but you know what?
with
It's
me.
what happens.
Ricky, I hope you can manage the truck with the bikes. Packy and Kareem, the van. See you on Little Portola, people. Initials only from here on out. F, come on, get in.
All right, there we go.
All right, you got it down?
I got it.
Because you use too much gas on these guys, you'll kill them.
Well, shit, don't blame me the way these canisters is mixed.
Just be careful.
Yeah, okay.
Listen, I stuck my neck out for you here.
Man, you don't need to tell me that shit again.
I got faith in you, F, but you're unproven.
Unproven? For real? So I didn't prove myself when I jumped off the back of that yacht on the highway, huh?
Yeah, but these guys don't know you. They see some gangbanger with a happy trigger finger. They got money and their freedom on the line.
I ain't gonna fuck this up, man.
Good. I got enough shit to worry about.
So what kind of people we working with, man?
Don't worry about the crew. Worry about yourself.
Look, homie, I'ma look after my shit. It's just I'm curious.
Well, the guy coming inside with me is tough. The driver and hacker, they ain't so good. But you know how much of Madrazzo's money am I meant to give away, huh?
Shit, sounds reasonable.
And we'll find out just how reasonable in a couple hours. All right, this is it up there. There's a way through the site up to the roof.
Man, we went over this. I'm cool.
All right, when the gas is in the ventilation system, give us the word.
For sure, man. I got it. Hello? Exterminators here! Hey, there ain't no one around.
That suits us. Come on, get up to the roof.
All right, there we go.
Almost there.
We're in position, waiting on your signal.
Just gotta get where I can throw this. I got an angle. Hey.
And there we go.
That was it. They going out.
You love her.
Well, I love her a lot. I wasn't thinking it was...
Think about it like this. I mean, I always say that... I told him to fix that goddamn AC!
What's going on? Let's go.
All right, we got 50 seconds to do this.
Go! Let's do this, kids!
Bros, I wouldn't stay in there too long, okay? This alarm is gonna go at some point.
You gotta be kidding me! Why did I employ a hacker who can't run antivirus software?
Shit, okay, the alarm hasn't gone off yet.
We ain't hit the target yet! Keep going!
I think you've got maybe 30 seconds left.
It's fine. We got it. Don't worry.
Grab, boys.
We got it. All right, one behind us.
Let's clear this place out! This one's done! Hey, we hit our target! Let's see how high we can go!
10.
All right, there we go. All right, we make it out now.
All right, we cleaned them out. Let's get out of here.
It's quiet out here, man.
Yo, show for the last time. Move it. Man, get the fuck out my face. Oh.
You forget 1,000 things every day, pal. Make sure this is one of them.
And that's where Michael fucked up.
Go.
Because from that line
Let's go.
alone,
Come on.
Trevor's not gonna know he's alive.
I could do with some damn warnings before we turn. I'm
Yeah,
driving
and that's
blind
the
back
only
here.
negative about Kareem, is he doesn't give any directions on this. He doesn't give any directions on this whatsoever.
If there's a turn coming up, you gotta tell us, man. Kareem, you the driver. Shit. Where we going?
All right, there we go.
Okay, keep going through here. Shit, man, there's a split. I don't know. If I'd known about mud, I might have chose a different bike.
Hey, Kareem, these the wrong bikes to be using down here. Couldn't you have got us some scramblers?
You asked for bikes. I got fast bikes. No one said scramblers.
Don't worry, his ignorance in terms of like studying the route of everything like that, it gets better.
I can't take much more of this. The truck better be here. There's a way out. I don't know if it's the right way out. Dudes, we're here, and it looks like the cops might know where you're coming out the sewer.
Shit, man, we screwed.
Hang in there, boys. I got this covered.
Bam! Bam!
Keep going. I'll get to work on the cops with these bulldogs.
Bam! Bam! They're not gonna get away. Or should I say, they're gonna get away from y'all, but they're not getting away from us. The rubber banded there.
Officer in need of assistance?
And that is the end of the cops.
We lost him. All right, we got a window.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, shit. Well, goddamn. Fuck. That is not good. All right, shit. I guess we're gonna have to restart the mission.
Frank,
That
you're
was
with
not
me.
supposed to happen.
Ricky, I hope you can manage the truck with the bikes. Packy and Kareem, the van.
Well, shit. All right. All right.
See you at
I'll
Little
just skip to
Portola,
the
people.
to the end of
Initials
us
only
getting
from
like
here
back
on
to
out.
the. I almost drove off without.
Waiting
Frank.
on you, kid.
I'll just skip to when we're back going through the LS River. So I'll cut back to when we're back at that point. All right,
Hang
we're
in
back.
there,
So
boys.
let's hope
I
this
got
time
this
I don't
covered.
actually, screw everything up. Except I don't think I'm the one that screwed anything up. I think the game just screwed me over. I think that's what it was. But then again, that's just my opinion. I don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Oh shit.
Another cop car. Keep going.
You mind if I video this? It is insane!
There we go. So there we go. All right, there
no
we
more
go.
cherry tops, bro.
Okay,
We
now
are
this
clear.
time,
All
nothing's
right, we
gonna
got
go
a window.
wrong. Thank God.
Let's stop at the end of the river. Get the bikes in the truck.
Okay, there we
Let's
go.
do this.
That's better.
Lester's around the corner at the lockup.
All right, perfect. Well, almost perfect. I still think that was bullshit what happened. You know what? Whatever the game says. But it's my fault for being ahead of them, but it's still bullshit that they even ran into me in the first place.
Man,
I don't know.
I thought I was gonna be stuck to
We'll
that
just say
bus.
that I fucked
Yeah, I thought you were gonna be stuck under a cop car.
There gotta be more dudes waiting around that way. We did not just get away with that shit, did we?
You know what? I think we did.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah, we did it, baby! We did it! All right, people. We need to split up. They're gonna be looking for a crew.
I'll wire your cuts when the rocks have been sold.
That shit was crazy, dog. So what now?
We get out of here. Keep our heads down.
Hey, you did good, kid. What'd I tell you, Lester, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, look, everybody take off. Hey, Franklin. Listen, Lester and I got some things we gotta clean up. I want you to stop by the house a little later on. We'll celebrate, all right?
All right.
Okay. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. We're back in action.
And there we go. We got the entire jewel store job done. Job or job? I was meant to say job. Alright, now let's look at those stats. Ah. Marvelous. So like I said, 1.2 million with Michael, just under 300,000 with Franklin, and the crew only gets paid 500,000. But that's the most you can make from just doing that mission. And hey, we actually got all the objectives too and everything. So you know what? Good for us. Anyway.
I don't care if you got money now. Don't you get it? That ain't what I was looking for. Not then, not now, not ever.
I know it ain't important. Just let me take you somewhere nice, all right?
Where are you? Are you in a strip club? Grow up. Stop looking for the easy way.
Tanisha, I gotta go, all right? I'ma change. I promise. You won't even recognize me.
It's kind of weird playing or being in here without the music, but unfortunately due to copyright, I can't actually play it, or I can't have the music on while I'm in here. So I think with that being said, I think we're going to end this episode here. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. On the next part, we will actually be unlocking Trevor, and we're going to be doing a couple different things with Trevor at the start. I mentioned earlier that we're going to be playing some story missions and things like that a little bit out of order, just so we can kind of get our characters built up on money. And Trevor, as soon as we unlock him in the next part, we'll be doing the Ultra stuff with Trevor. And then we're going to be moving on to the mod bail bondsman missions. So as soon as we unlock Trevor and finish Mr. Phillips, well, like I said, moving on to the Ultras camp. And I'll try to show you the 3 best NPCs that you can actually bring up there. Because I think there's a total of either 6 or 7. But without counting the heist members, it's like a total of 6 or 7 on their own, but there's some that you do want to bring up there, and some that you don't want to bring up there, because there's NPCs that are useless, and then NPCs that are helpful. So I'll hopefully be trying to help everybody out with that while we do the Ultras camp and things like that. But yeah, until tomorrow, until the next part comes out, thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all the generic crap that YouTubers tell you to do at the end of every video, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.